guys are some rock star number talkers.
Yep.
Yep. So you have your signal right for your thumb for when you know the answer, and then you know I won't call on you unless you volunteer, right? Okay. And then also I hear you have a, is it called chips and salsa partner?
Yeah.
Would you point to that person so I know you know who to turn and talk with?
I don't have my phone, so I'm just gonna be on.
You're just. I love how you do that. That's awesome. Okay. Well, I'm gonna set my timer because I love number talk so much that I'll talk about them. We'll stay in here all day and you'll never go to like lunch or recess.
Oh, God, this is good.
Okay, so I'm gonna set my timer. We'll put the first problem up, and when you know the answer, give me the thumb up. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Here we go.
I don't have mine. Just ask Booker.
All right. Let's take some answers. Who wants to give me the sum to this problem? In the back. What's the sum? 12, she says. Do we have any other answers than 12, or do we all agree? What'd you get, honey?
11.
11. Do you have any other answers? So we agree it's either 12 or 11, right? So, all right, let's figure it out. Which one is it? And let's take some strategies. So who wants to share how they thought about solving the problem? What's your name, sweetie?
Jaden.
Spell it, Jaden.
J.
Okay?
A. Y.
All right, Jaden, tell us what you're thinking. Actually, Jaden, hang on. Which answer are you defending? 12 or 11?
12.
12. He's defending 12, so let's see what he's thinking.
So, I split apart. Oh no, I didn't split apart anything. I added I took away a 1 from the 3 and I added it to the 9.
Oh, Jaden, hang on just a second there. So Jaden is saying you took a 1 from what?
3.
The 3. And when he takes 1 from the 3, what's the other part? 2. Look at that. So I need you to turn and talk and look at what Jaden's doing here. Okay? You see what Jaden's doing? Turn and talk to your partner and tell your partner, what is he about to do and what's he going to do? Why is he doing this and what's he going to do next? Why is he doing this? What's he going to do next? Turn and talk.
Because it's 1, 9, and we're going to put it together so it can be 10. And then 10 plus 2.
All right, who wants to share? Let's come back together. What is Jaden thinking here? What's he about to do? Why is he doing this? What do you think he's going to do next? Who wants to share what you and your partner talked about? Right here. What do you think? Oh, so he might put the 9 and the 1 together to make a 10? Is that what you were going to do, Jaden? Why does Jaden want to do it this way? Why does Jaden want to do that? Yeah. You want to tell me?
I forgot. I'm
It's okay. Why do you think Jaden wants to do that?
For he can get the answer more easier for he can get the answer.
So it's a little easier to add 10. Is that what you're thinking? Jaden, is that what you were thinking? Is that why you made a 10? Yeah? So keep going, Jaden. Tell us what happened next. So you made your 10 and then what?
There was 2 more, so I added the 2 to the 10 that made me to 12.
Awesome. So did we prove the answer was 12? Yeah, we did. So the answer was 12. Oh, that was an interesting strategy. You guys been making 10s a lot lately in number talks?
Yeah. That's what we've been doing all week.
That's what you've been doing all week? Well, that's awesome. It's a good strategy, isn't it? Let's see if we can solve another problem like that. Here's your next problem. When you have the answer to this one, I want you to give me a thumb up. You have the answer to this. All right, this time, lots of thumbs went up super quick. Before we share our answers to this problem, I want you to turn and talk. And here's what I want you to talk about. What did you get as the sum, okay? And what strategy did you use? So, turn and talk, share with your partner. So where'd you get the 1? Okay, but you said it was 10 plus 15, 10 plus 5 was 15. come back together. Let's take some answers now that you've talked to your partner. Who wants to share an answer that their partners, you and your partner came up with? What did you get, Sweet Pea?
14.
14. We hear. Are there any other answers than 14? You have another answer? 13. Any other answers? So we agree it's one of those two?
Yeah.
Awesome. So now let's take some strategies. Who wants to share their thinking on how you and your partner talked about? Tell me your name back there in the back.
Cole.
Cole's-
What? K-O-L-E.
Okay. See, I was about to put a C. All right, Cole. Talk to us.
I think I have two strategies. Is one to make it 10 plus 4 is 14. One that got a lot of people do the same thing. It's like 10 plus 5 equals 15. So you know that, and minus 1 equals 14, and 15 minus 1 equals 14. And so you can just like know
Oh.
that 9 plus 6 would equal 15 because 9 plus 10 plus 6 equals 16.
Okay, Cole. Let's look at what Cole's done here. Look what he's done to this problem. He said if I do 10 plus 5 is 15, and then 15 minus 1, I get 14. What do you think about that strategy? Turn and talk to your neighbor. Here's what I want you to talk about. How did he make a 10 here? Like how did he change this problem? And then why is he taking this off? Why is he having to take one off? Turn and talk. Why is he changing it?
He made a 10 by adding 1 to the 10 he took away 14.
All right, so let's come back together. You guys do an awesome job of talking with each other. I love it. All right, so who wants to talk to me about what happened here? How did this become a 10, and why is Cole, what's he thinking here? What do you think? Who wants to tell me something you and your partner talked about? What do you think, sweetie?
Maybe he got from 10, because he had 5 and trying to make it 15,
Okay.
and a 10, and you have a 5 and a 9, right?
Uh-huh.
And you 5, and he has a 5 on the to 15, and how he made it.
So how did he make this become a 10? How did he change the 9 to a 10? What do y'all think?
He added 1.
He just added 1?
Yeah.
What do you think? So if we changed this 9 to a 10, we had to add 1, didn't we?
Yeah.
So why did he change it to a 10?
Because he wanted to do it like other people, some people did.
He likes the friendly 10s? You guys like those friendly 10s? Yeah, so he has his 10 plus 5. Okay, so then the last question you were talking about with your partner, why was he taking this off then? Why is he taking it off?
To get 14.
To get 14? Yeah, but why else? What did he do to the 9? He added 1, right? So he has to take that 1 back off. So if we're on a number line and we're at 9 and we go, right, plus 1, then we're at 10. And then he did his plus 5 to get to 15, right?
Yeah, but you had to take 1 away to get to 14.
Yeah, because look, how many did he add to here?
He added 6.
1 plus 5, he added 6. How many were we supposed to add? 5. So he had to take that 1 off because he had added too many. So he's making that friendly 10. So here's one thing I want you to turn and talk to your partner about. How is the way Cole made a 10 different than the way Jaden made a 10? How are they different? Turn and talk. Talk to your partners.
No, I go.